The Columbia River Gorge is one of America's premier waterways, a giant expanse of rock and river separating Washington and Oregon. It also may soon be home to a wind farm, angering some of the same environmentalists who have been pushing clean, renewable wind power for years, just not in their backyard.
We support renewable energy, but fighting is everything, avoiding national scenic areas, important wildlife habitat, and protecting neighbors' property rights.
UPC Wind, based in Massachusetts, is proposing a 40-turbine wind farm just outside the Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area near the Dalles, Oregon. They picked the site because conditions are ideal. 6 months out of the year, wind speeds average more than 20 miles an hour, and it's close to major transmission lines. Wind power advocates say environmentalists who object can't see the forest through the turbines.
I enjoy hiking myself. For example, I go into a lot of the national parks, and what I like to see is clean air, glaciers that are not melting away, and for that to happen, we're going to need to see a lot of renewable energy development.
40 miles away from the Gorge site is a sprawling wind farm that had no opposition. From a distance, it's impossible to get a sense for the size of these turbines, but up close, it's a whole different story. You can hear the constant hum of the blades spinning, and the height is surprising. And as huge as this structure appears, the ones being proposed for the Gorge are actually 150 feet taller. Neighbors say the towering steel turbines would rob them of their views and kill property values. They're fighting the plan, claiming their right to scenery trumps the need for wind power.
A 6-mile-long string of 400 or 500-foot towers does not seem compatible with the intent of a nature area.
The trouble for opponents is the state legislature passed a law requiring that by 2025, 1/4 of all energy would be renewable. Even with a recent wind farm boon, less than 1% comes from wind. Citing enough farms to meet the mandate is bound to lead to more battles over harnessing wind and where. In the Dalles, Oregon, Dan Springer, Fox News.